Welcome to another MP4Nation.net video and review. Today I'm going to show you the new Ainol V9000HDA. This uses the new Sochip processor. It's very good for video playing. In fact, it can support videos, it can decode and playback videos that are up to 1280p. Now that's not a normal number that we see for video resolution. The most common highest resolution that we can normally find are 1080p. But it's just kind of a bragging right to say that this processor is so well made for video playback that can even support videos that are of higher resolution than what's normally found. Anyway, here's the packing. Let me show you the player. Actually, let me show you the accessories first of this player, which will only take me about all of 1 second because it only comes with 2 accessories. USB cable that you can use for data transfer and power and charging it, and your earphones. Wait, it does come with one other accessory. Remember that yellow thingy you saw on the packing? Well, this can be converted into a viewing stand. Let me get it on there. Turn it down. I mean, sure, your imagination can run wild at how this will look. I mean, there you go. There you go. It's a nice idea. I mean, it gives further use for the packing than just looking nice, I guess. Now, you saw all those accessories, well, the lack of accessories. That's because Ainol provides a secondary box full of other accessories like case, remote, viewing stand, HDMI cable, and a few other stuff. That's additional. I think on our side it will be about $10 extra. So, not a hell of a lot more, but I mean, we do get charged for it, so if you want it, you gotta pay for it. Anyways, we're here to talk about this player here. It's a 4.3-inch screened player with a resistive touchscreen. The screen on this is fantastic. I mean, right away, that is the main selling point of this player. I don't think, I mean, it's better than most screens that I've seen. It's comparable to the Nationwide OS72HR screen, as well as the Windows G85 screen. On the side here, we have the mini HDMI port, 5-pin mini USB port, a port for a DC charger, which of course you saw isn't included. It can charge pretty fast from just standard USB cable, and it has a HD TV video out port. That's for the composite cables. On the side here is an expandable memory slot for micro SD card, volume button, and your earphone port. On the back, this aluminum back has 2 built-in speakers. Nothing really great. I wouldn't really say they're, really worthy of anything, those speakers. The on-off button and an escape button. This does have 8 GB of internal memory. We'll also have a 16 GB version, as well as a black colored version. I have to say that the actual workmanship and finishing on this is very nice. It's quite impressive. As of late, I mean, I haven't been a big fan of Ainol products just because there hasn't been really anything interesting to my eyes. But now these newer touchscreen and the new generation Sochips are catching my eyes because they are actually, improving a lot from what they initially were. Anyway, this does use a flash-based user interface. That's why it's far more interactive. As people have noted, these flash-based interfaces are more stylish than functional, but they are nonetheless nicer than what we've seen previously. Certainly on Sochip players, whose user interfaces I was never particularly fond of. But this has changed my mind. As I said, this is primarily a video player because the media processor on this is very powerful. Now I can play just about every popular video format that you can find, including MKV, AVI, FLV, RMVB, WMV, that includes WMV9, VOB, and a whole host of other file formats. I can decode videos above 1080p. But chances are the highest file resolution you'll have is 1080p, and really videos will play perfectly fine on this. And the video out is also very good, supports up to 1080p too. So this also makes for a good standalone video player for your TV too, not just as a portable media player. But keep in mind, the higher the resolution file, the faster the battery is going to drain. So don't expect 4 hours of video playback of 1080p files. So I mean, just keep that in mind. This is a high resolution AVF file, and I just want to show off the screen. Really beautiful viewing angles. I mean, really good. The colors reproduction on this is very nice, very realistic. It's a little bright in some aspects, but again, it's still very good. And the viewing angles in this are, well, simply perfect. I can't really find any flaws with it. Fast forwarding is really easy. Just drag to the point you want. You have different aspect ratio options, as well as you can bring up different options on the bottom. If this had various audio tracks for like different languages, you can change them there. You can also bring up various subtitle tracks. It can support more than one subtitle track too. You can change the brightness of the screen, so let's increase that screen a little. And you can go back. Let me show you. It also supports resume play. Fast forward. Oh, there we go. And this is a nice little feature that I've had some people asking me about this. You can change the sequence of how the videos play. Normally videos play one after another, as they list in alphabetical order or numerical order, which is good if you're watching, TV shows back, one after another. But sometimes people like to just, rotate or shuffle, and this actually has it. So that's actually a nice feature that's normally missing, and a lot of people normally ask about it. Actually, I believe that is pretty much for the video out more than it is for actually anything on this. And if you want, you can change it from stereo or just left channel or right channel. So it has lots of little options. First and foremost, this is a video player. You should get this if you're looking for a very good video player. Now I'm going to show you the music player. It is a capable music player. It does sort by ID3 tag. It does support MP3, WMA, FLAC, OGG file formats. It does have a type of kinetic scrolling. It's not as fast, as you can see, as say the G85, but nonetheless, it's there. The audio quality on this is pretty good. It does have a Cirrus Logic audio DAC, I do believe. It does have some preset EQs that you can just change over here. It doesn't have any user EQ, but it's nice to see that they do have a equalizer now. I remember the Sochips originally didn't come with any sort of equalizer. In fact, their ID3 tag sorting was almost non-existent. So, I mean, like that, before I would have said Sochip players are completely useless as audio players, but now the interface has progressed that I can say, hey, you can use it as an audio player. Not the best audio player, but nonetheless, you have it. There you go, your shuffle options. The EQ, you can bring up the different EQs there. If you want to show lyrics, which this file doesn't have, again, you can change the brightness. You can also rate your files. I'm not exactly sure what this function is for. Maybe you can color code your audio files, but again, it's there. I'm pretty sure some forum members will inform me what exactly that function is for soon enough. Go back, let me show you the photo viewer. Again, the screen on this is really beautiful, so photos do show up nicely. It's very quick to build thumbnails. And as you can see, again, let me just show you the viewing angles. Beautiful. I don't believe that there is no can't slide the images. But anyway, the screen is very, very beautiful. So photos and images on this, still images, will look very, very good on it too. Audio files. Let me show you the settings. It does have various settings. Let me show you the output. This is for the video out. So it supports various resolutions of video out. It includes composite and component too. That goes from there for both composite and component. Just keep that in mind. So it's just not you're just not left with HDMI. Anyway, here's the Ainol V9000HDA. Head on over to mp4nation.net, check this out, or head on over to our forums to discuss this. Thank you.